A blood-stained book, zip ties, and a glove, all part of a long list of evidence released today. It's the case against the woman investigators say had 18 different identities.
Kimberly Kessler is accused of murdering Jolene Cummings, a mother of 3. On your sides, Crystal Bailey joins us live from the Duval County Jail tonight with new information.
Well, Kimberly Kessler is here at the Duval County Jail tonight, and even though her body has not been found, investigators believe Jolene Cummings is dead. The list of evidence against Kessler is more than 100 items long. New documents say investigators found an appointment book with bloodstains, zip ties, trash bags. Pillows, shoes, and gloves were also found behind Tangle's hair salon, where Kimberly Kessler and Jolene Cummings both worked. Investigators have collected phone records, text messages, surveillance video, and dozens of interviews for prosecution. They interviewed a Gate gas station employee who called Kessler a cab the day Cummings went missing, Mother's Day weekend. The gas station employee told detectives Kessler seemed anxious.
She looked like she had a red mark on her face. Like someone had pushed it. It almost looked like, like a finger mark, like someone had almost grabbed her face and pushed her out of the way or something.
The cab driver told detectives he picked up Kessler at around 2 a.m.
I took her to a vehicle parked in the parking lot beside Woody's.
Plus, photos of the dumpster at a Masonic lodge and evidence recovered from the St. John's Town Center. Detectives followed the trail, hoping this list of evidence will convict Kessler. And Kessler is pleading not guilty. The next hearing is on February 28th. I'm reporting live from Duval County Jail. Crystal Bailey, First Coast News, on your side.